Cat body language explained. Ever find yourself staring at your cat and wondering, what is going on inside that furry little head? One moment, they're cuddly, and the next, you're dodging a surprise swat. Cats are masters of mystery, but hidden within their tails, ears, posture, and adorable or alarming vocalizations is a secret code: their body language. Welcome to Cat Body Language Explained, where we'll decode your feline friends' unspoken communication and help you bond with them like never before. Stick around for practical tips, a little fun, and, of course, a chance to share your cat's quirks in the comments. Oh, and don't miss the hilarious belly trap we'll talk about later. Cat owners, you know what we're talking about. Let's dive in! Did you know that cats use their body more than their voices to communicate? While dogs might wag their tails or bark openly, cats have a much subtler language. Understanding these signals can help you build a closer relationship with your cat. Reduce stress for both you and your fur baby. Avoid unwanted surprises like scratches, bites, or scary hisses. Whether your cat is stretching happily in a sunbeam or giving you side-eye from across the room, every gesture tells a story. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what your cat is trying to say and how to respond, so you'll feel more connected and stay scratch-free. Let's kick off with two of your cat's most expressive features: their ears and eyes. These little details can reveal whether your cat wants to snuggle, play, or be left in peace. When your cat's ears are perked up and facing forward, take it as a good sign. They're curious, focused, or simply enjoying their surroundings. Maybe you've caught their attention with the shake of a treat bag, or they've spotted a bird outside the window. Ooh, now we're in the danger zone. If your cat's ears are pinned back or angled sideways, they're feeling anxious, defensive, or downright scared. This is usually paired with other signs, like hissing or a puffed tail, to warn you, keep your distance. A quick flick of the ears? That's your cat saying, "I hear you, and I don't like it." It's often an early sign of irritation or overstimulation. Now, take a look at their eyes. Are your cat's pupils huge and round? That can mean excitement or fear. On the flip side, thin, narrow pupils show calmness, focus, or sometimes aggression. Here's the key: cats don't use one body part at a time to communicate. Forward-facing ears with dilated pupils? Your kitty's probably excited. Flattened ears paired with narrow pupils? Likely, they're gearing up for a hissy fit. Pay attention to the bigger context. If eyes are the windows to the soul, then the tail is your cat's emotional mood ring. It's almost like their personal semaphore signal system, without the flags. Let's break it down. An upright tail, possibly with a slight curve at the end, is the feline equivalent of a happy wave. It means your cat is confident, content, and eager to interact. Congrats! You're in the friend zone. Ah, the classic Halloween silhouette, a fluffed-up, bushy tail. This is a surefire sign of fear, surprise, or defensive aggression. Your cat is saying, "Back off," while trying to appear bigger and scarier than they really are. A swishing or flicking tail can be tricky. Is it playful excitement, or are you one boop away from a swat? Context is everything. Fast, sharp flicks usually signal annoyance, while slower movements during playtime mean your cat's fully engaged. When your cat tucks their tail close to their body or hides it, they're feeling uncertain, nervous, or submissive. This often happens when they encounter a new situation or unfamiliar people. Want a pro tip? Watch your cat's tail when you introduce something new, whether it's a toy, a guest, or even a new part of the house. Their tail will tell you right away how they're feeling, and you can adjust your approach to make them comfortable. Cats are full-body communicators, and their posture often gives away their exact mood. Here are some common postures to keep an eye out for, and what they're really saying. The arched back is a classic pose, but it has two very different meanings depending on the context. If your cat's back is arched with a puffed tail and flattened ears, they're feeling threatened. However, if they're arching and hopping around playfully, think Halloween kitten, it's a sign of happy energy. When your cat rolls onto their back and shows off that fluffy belly, it feels like an invitation, right? Be careful. While this can be a sign of trust, it's often a test. If you reach for that belly and get swatted, you've just triggered the infamous belly trap. Respect the fluff, but proceed with caution. A crouched posture, especially if paired with flattened ears or tucked tail, signals nervousness or fear. Your cat is trying to make themselves small and unnoticeable, usually out of stress or concern. When your cat decides to sprawl out, legs and tail fully extended, take this as a compliment. A stretched out kitty is a confident and relaxed kitty, totally at ease in their environment. Always meet your cat where they are emotionally. If they're crouching and unsure, soften your voice and give them space. If they're stretched out, don't hesitate to curl up next to them. They're inviting you into their world. Now let's talk about your cat's soundtrack. The meows, chirps, purrs, and yes, sometimes terrifying growls. While vocalizations alone don't always tell the full story, they're incredibly helpful when combined with body language. Chirp! If your cat greets you with a short chirp or trill, it means they're happy to see you and feeling sociable. It's essentially their way of saying, "Well, hello there, human." Ah, the versatile meow. Cats only meow to communicate with humans, so listen carefully. Short, sweet meows are usually friendly or attention-seeking, while long, drawn-out meows might mean they're hungry or upset about something. When the cute sounds stop and the hissing or growling begins, take note. These vocalizations are paired with defensive body language, like arched backs or flattened ears, to signal fear or aggression. It's your cat's way of saying, "Back off before I turn into a tiny tornado." Ah, the soothing hum of a cat's purr. Most of the time, purring signals contentment, but not always. Sometimes cats purr when they're anxious or in pain as a way to self-soothe. Pay attention to their overall body language to decode what the purr really means. Don't rely solely on the sounds. The same hiss could mean, "Stay away from my food," or "I'm terrified of that vacuum cleaner." Combine vocal clues with body language for the most accurate interpretation. By now, you've got the keys to decode your cat's secret language of ears, eyes, tails, postures, and sounds. But the reality is, every cat is unique. Some might turn the belly trap into a belly rub opportunity, and others might have quirky habits you've never seen in another feline. And that's where you come in. We want to hear your stories. Does your cat flick their tail in a funny way during playtime? Maybe they communicate with a specific chirp when they want something. Share your cat's unique quirks and behaviors in the comments below. Let's fill the section with all the adorable, and yes, slightly chaotic, things our cats do to keep us on our toes. Understanding your cat's body language isn't just about avoiding scratches, though that's a nice bonus. It's about building a closer, more harmonious relationship with your feline friend. Pay attention to their ears, eyes, tail, posture, and sounds together for a fuller understanding. Never ignore the context. Every movement and sound is part of a bigger picture. Respect their boundaries when they're feeling nervous, and celebrate their confidence when they stretch out and relax. Armed with this knowledge, you'll be able to decode all kinds of cat communication, from the adorable to the dramatic. So go forth, observe your cat closely, and strengthen that unspoken bond. You've just unlocked the secret language of cats. And remember, the comment section is your safe space to share everything from cuddles to scratches to belly trap betrayals. Let's learn from each other, and most importantly, keep loving these fantastically mysterious creatures. Don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting videos like this.